Vicky. I'm with Sean today.
Hi.
He is a teacher, so let's start interview. Okay, what got you started in this field?
Great question. Since coming to Thailand, a very wise choice for foreigners, especially for English native speakers, is to get into teaching, and it's a rewarding experience. So when I came here, I took my TEFL course at the language school here in Patong, and graduated, and I started getting some interest in teaching English to privates, to students, and it turned out to be a lot of fun.
Okay. Okay, why did you choose teaching? Why did you choose teaching?
Why did I choose teaching? I chose teaching because there's plentiful opportunities to teach. There's always students that are looking for tutoring or looking to get extra practice. So I found that coming into a brand new country for me, I thought it was quite a little bit of an easier way to put a little extra money in my pocket while doing some good deeds and helping some people learn some English.
Okay. What are your biggest challenge?
Biggest challenge is teaching. Great question. I found sometimes trying to encourage proper pronunciation, especially with the consonants L and R, and a couple of combination of consonants like SCH is another tough one. So I found I always have to chuckle a little bit, but trying to teach them and trying to give them little tricks on how to pronounce certain consonants is a little bit challenging sometimes.
And problem with pronunciation too. Okay, what do you find most rewarding about your job?
Oh, the smiles.
Really?
Yeah, when I come to class, and I like to joke a lot. I like to make the class have a lot of fun. I find if you're like a robot in front of a class, then people are just going to get bored and tired. But if you have the attitude to come into class, to have a little bit of fun, and some students may disagree, but if everyone's having a lot of fun, regardless if the student may know the information already, and they feel that they don't need to learn it, if they're having fun, they're always going to learn something.
Okay. What makes you feel good about this job, smiling?
Yeah, getting the smiles, getting them to laugh, making new friendships as well. I've made some really good friends on working on the job as well. So it's rewarding all the way around.
Okay, do you have any good stories
Oh,
to share? Okay, good
many.
story first. Okay,
Good story first. This is. I'll share a good story. Would be like a funny story. So I'll give you a funny story. So on my favorite activity that I play in classes when I was working at Sweet Penwa for a while, I have a game called Ask 10 Questions. And the teacher always volunteers first, just to help break the ice. And I write 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10 on the board, and I have this ball or a dice, and I toss it into the class, and whoever catches it asks a question. And I encourage them to ask serious questions, funny questions. So sometimes I get questions: what's your favorite food? What are your hobbies? I had some people that asked really funny questions. Like there's a few staff members that are always gay. So they would ask us. So they would ask me, Sean, are you gay?
Are you not mine?
And I don't get offended. It's like, no, I know you wish I was, but no.
Okay.
So I get a lot of funny questions like that, and have a good laugh. And the one funny story. This one time, there was a very gay person. So we were acting. So the theme was we were at a buffet, and we're looking to get served and get seated. So his name was Kunov. So he asked me, he said, "Teacher, can you help me with my presentation?" I said, "Sure, why not?" So he grabbed my arm, so I hold it almost like a couple.
Yeah.
And so I put on an act. So we started the scene, and I said, "Oh, look, honey, a buffet." He just cracked up. He got so shy.
Really?
Yeah, and the whole class was just laughing. All the floor splitting the gut, and they're laughing so hard. So I thought that was a really good, funny story.
Yeah.
And everyone had a good time.
Okay. More bad stories.
Bad stories. When the class is not having fun.
You must feel bad.
Yeah, and I feel bad mostly. So there was one time where I was going through the course material very slowly, and I noticed that some of the staff members were starting to get a little bit bored. Some of the staff members were leaving a little bit. So I get discouraged when half the class is gone, and I see my class numbers go down, 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 down. So that was my sad story. So that's what makes me sad is when I love it when I have a full class, and it's always funner. When I only have a few people in class, it's hard. It's very difficult. It's very difficult.
Next question. How should I prepare to be a teacher?
The great experience that I got from teaching was giving you the backbone as a figure of speech, to be a leader. Because when you're in front of the classroom, they kind of see you as a little bit more of a teacher. They kind of see you as someone to look up to, their mentor almost. So I found that a lot of the good character traits that you, if you haven't learned, but you will learn quite quickly, is to be confident and strong in front of the classroom, and to take control, especially if you have a class full of small children. They can be wild and rowdy. So having a strong, commanding leadership character traits, I find is going to be really important.
Have you ever taught little kids before?
Yes, I do.
What was it?
I do children's camps.
Really?
Yeah. One of the language schools in Hawaii, Tafel, Hawaii, they do children's summer camps, and I help participate in those as well. I love kids, so it's and kids are always easy. Give them some instructions, you round them up, you play games. They're so happy.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. What skills and character traits make to be a good teacher?
Leadership is probably, I will
Yeah, you just
regurgitate that again. And other character traits. I find that being a warm person, smiling also helps as well. And yeah, just being expressful, and smart. Pretty,
Okay.
sometimes I pretend I'm smart. But
Really smart. Okay, what does being successful mean to you?
I'm a Taurus, and success is very strong in Tauruses. So I always like to see progress in my work. I always like to stay busy. If I'm not busy, then as a Taurus, I need to find something to do to keep me on track. So I find success is very important. I like to measure my success with short-term goals, medium-term goals, and then every year I always keep kind of a very small list of yearly goals I like to achieve, and that's how I measure my success. But I don't dream too big. I try to keep my goals fairly modest, so that I know that I can easily achieve.
Easy to raise it.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of pay should I expect for a career like this?
For a career like this, good question. To give a little insight, I've had the opportunity to work at many different kinds of teaching. I've done teaching English to privates. There's also teaching English online as well. Online doesn't pay as well. Like Tropica and some of those online sites. There's teaching privates. Teaching privates would vary between the student. I charge different rates depending on one student from another, and that's because of what they expect in their course that I'm teaching them. I've taught English to language schools, so for placement I've taught English at hotels. And I haven't taught English at any government schools just yet. But I found probably the most successful would be teaching English at hotels. Yeah, and I know your friend's school, the best language school, and they pay quite modestly. But there's also other flying teachers that I know that found English jobs directly working for the hotel without having to work through a language school, and that's how they're able to make a little bit more money. As one example, I was offered a full-time job at the Como Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Como Hotel, a little north of Phuket Town. I was offered a full-time job there, and I said no.
They asked you 4 times.
I had three job offers.
Wow.
So I had to say no to that. But they offered me a salary of $40,000 per month, which I thought that was quite modest. But I turned it down.
Okay. Okay, what is your favorite book or movie?
Favorite book or movie?
Or what are your hobbies? Anything?
For books, I like reading mystery. I like reading a lot of mystery books. Movies, I like watching sci-fi movies, action movies, because I'm a guy. I like watching adventure movies, movies with a kind of a nice story to it. Occasionally I would watch a horror movie. But once in a while. But it's not.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I have many.
Give me one. Too many.
Two movie. Total Recall with Harrison Ford. I think it was an older movie, 1982. No, that was another movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. But yeah, there's so many movies that I like.
Okay. What would you put on a billboard?
What would I put on a
Yeah,
billboard?
if you have a billboard. Whatever you want to put.
I would put a really silly picture of me.
Yeah. You?
Yes.
A selfie or what?
No, I would put a really silly picture of me.
Okay, that's cool. I'll put my dog. Picture of my dog. She's cute. Okay. I think I have a lot of knowledge today. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Have my